Alright, welcome back. Hopefully last episode of this game. I never realized. Miko's the only character that has his own stage but doesn't have a clone character. It's interesting. Guess this video's getting content ID'd, but no well. Need to be careful with Amigo though. No one knew who to go for the ball that time. I'm curious how to make a good AI for cooperating with a human in a game like this. Oh! Yeah, playing with Amigo is a real pain. He just keeps the ball going too fast. There we go. Have to put up with your annoying special. You can only barely handle mine. It is weird that Slam just automatic wins in this game. Because they weren't that in the console version. Let's change ups, please, Amigo. Are you going for that beat? Yes. I love hearing that. Thought he was gonna get that, but I'll take it too. Okay. Slow, but I'll take it. There we go, jeez. They were both going for it each time too. That's what happens though when you have your specials out. Everything just turns into complete chaos on the other side of the court. I tried to go for it, but missed apparently. No, not so fast. Literally, like, that ball needs to slow down. Oh, Samba. Or Amigo. Why do I keep calling him Samba? Jeez. Before this game, I never even accidentally called him Amigo before. See, I'm doing it in reverse. I never accidentally called him Samba in this Samba prior to this Let's Play. And now I have the hardest time calling him Amigo. I realize it comes from the game, name of the game, because it's Samba de Amigo. Even still. Oh. Why did I have a hard time returning some of these? Like, that was a totally run-of-the-mill hit. I just couldn't return for some reason. Tried to go for that, and just didn't happen. Yeah. I just wish I had the advantage of serving here. Like, I wiped the floor with them the first game. And he's just not the best server, apparently. That's weird. I feel like I hit the button way too late to actually hit the ball there. I don't think you're going for that one, Pete. No, you're not. Okay. Shoot.
15 love.
Ooh. This can get stressful sometimes. Playing with the Amigo just makes it so much worse. Like, this guy, I cannot handle him. The ball just moves too fast when he's around. Also, if he's using special, I should use mine. I should use mine in general, of course. Whoa, that was barely even in. Now, even I can't quite predict sometimes where my returns will go when I use my special ability. Okay. Apparently having beat serve is no big deal. Oop. I got you, man. Either we win here or I help out. Either's fine for me.
Game
Cool.
7 match. Tails beat.
Oh, actually says somebody Amigo in the background. Nice. Well, I hope that was worth the content ID. Hey! Haha! Look at us! It's gonna be a final, and then we're gonna do a final here in the same place. Bark on us! Amigo, go away! I don't like you! Nice enough for tennis.
Do my best.
Ah, jeez. Thing is, this will probably be easier when you have pudding here instead of Amigo. I will say though, this feels like a more fair challenge when I'm playing in doubles than in singles on high difficulty. Actually, since I didn't have that hard of a time... Oh, hello.
Love 15.
Since I didn't have that hard of a time... What are you doing? Beating the secret, or the special stage?
Love
Okay, this is not good. In doubles, I'm surprised I have as much trouble in some of these matches as I do. That's going somewhere real far out.
30
And Amigo was not on the right spot for it. Very nice. Curious what the explanation is for like the
30 40.
super power up form of a news reporter. Like, is that like the special super powered form she takes on when there's really exciting breaking news or something?
Deuce.
Well, good way to overshadow me there, Pete. Get it! Yeah.
Advantage tails beat.
Ah, darn it. Get out of here, monkey! Too many monkeys in this game.
Deuce.
Pete didn't even know what to do there. There we go.
Advantage tails
One more time.
beat.
Not quite. Where's that going? Ah, I overestimated where the angle I was moving at. Get him, beat. There we go.
Advantage tails beat.
I thought you'd help out a little bit more there, Pete. I like struggling to...
Deuce.
Darn! To win the first game here.
Advantage tails
Every time. Amigo falls for those every time, but... You better just be showing off, dude. No, you're not. Darn it. For some reason with Ilala,
game.
she still struggles with those serves sometimes, but she doesn't do what Amigo does with being herself open, apparently. Just slam. Okay.
Love 15.
I always just hit the ball far whenever I use my special. Every single time. For some reason it seems to really mess with the AI. They seem not to know how to react to hitting it far on the other side of the court. Side of the net, I guess. When... What was... Beat!
15 all.
What was that? And you use a special. Oh. That was really out there. Hope I'm not wasting this right here.
15
Ooh,
30.
she tried.
Second service.
I was thinking, oh no, Full power hit from a power type. Nope. That would be a nasty serve. No, that'll be a good one. That would be a nasty serve if it actually worked, though, I imagine. Get a hand on the speed of things, because we're dealing with Amigo here. Ooh. Yeah!
40.
This is going better than the first game did for some reason.
Second service.
Oh, okay, cool. Jeez. Amigo cannot handle serves. Like, he can't serve the ball and he can't hit the ball back either. I'm not doing what I should. There you go. I wasn't hitting the ball far for some reason. And I wasted all that. Very nice. Well, a special for some reason messes up a bit more than other ones do. Don't hit it back to Lala right now. Just waste her right out her special. Beat, you're gonna have to return some of these, please. Perfect.
Game, set and match. Tails. Beat.
Ah! These take some effort. Whatever, game. And we're back. But there's someone replacing the monkey. No more substitute monkey. Monkeys are out!
I'll do my best.
I feel like a winner today.
Ooh la la, swing and report show. Good evening, everybody.
Hi. And same strategy as always. Honestly, without Amigo, I do actually expect this is going to be easier.
30 love.
Okay. Is that the right sound to make when you hit? Oh, you hit the ball. Jeez. Oh, I'm sorry.
15.
I feel like I should have been there to get that return for beat instead. And he only barely managed to get it, and then worked out poorly for us. Come on now. Ah,
30
really?
all.
There we go.
40 30.
Beat! Okay, that's really annoying.
Out.
Haha, thank you for not returning that beat.
Beat.
I really want to get out of this juice, to be honest. Ooh. Nope. There we go.
Tails. Beat.
I think it is good to really take the offensive when you're about to complete a game like that, because otherwise your opponent actually isn't that far from winning the game instead. You just need to get 2 points. I love that sight of Beat just leaping through the air to rain doom upon his opponents. He does it so often. Usually I'm the one to set it up. Oh. And then
Love 30.
Go, go, go!
he jumps at it. Sometimes it's the other way around though. I only just now realized though, I think, that you can actually hear a certain sound that's made if somebody doesn't hit the ball well. Oh! And it leaves an opportunity to spike the ball. But man, I didn't think that would happen. I just not hit the ball with you, and you really?
30 all.
The conflicting controls really do cause issues in this game sometimes. That is annoying. It's too sudden and loud. Oops, that's not the right person to hit that too. Really? Actually, that's honestly a lot easier to follow than most of the other... Oh shoot.
40-30.
Other specials. Like, that actually seems like one of the worst ones, because you can actually tell where it's gonna go. Oops. Didn't quite work out for me. Ah!
Hey, ooh la la, pudding.
Come on, Beat. This is the last game. Or the last match. I gotta do this. Okay, Beat, that's your turn. There you go, thank you. So I don't actually have mine right now. What are you guys doing?
15 love.
There, Beat has a deeper understanding of the universe than I do. Like that right there was a rally between
30
two
love.
individuals that they're on a higher level than I am. No, I'm not meaning to press those buttons. Now I get the advantage of being the only person to have this. Should probably make good use of. There we
40
go.
love.
Smash and Beat. That was not much of a smash, but okay, thank you. I love how I use that right emote where it would help me see where getting the ball there. Right, go for the thing, Beat.
Game
Yeah!
doesn't match. Tails.
I love the teamwork that comes up here. Like, me actually hitting it to the left side of the court to give me an opportunity to make use of a special. I don't know what these ranks come from. Like, whatever. I'm apparently doing a terrible job at winning the game. Even when I wipe the floor with my opponents. Pudding. Okay, so the game's not quite over yet, but I guess we have to see the credits anyways. That's fine. We still have Virtual Squad to do. Oh wow, do I have to go through the credits myself? Nope! Oh, game! Can I see the credits here? No? Dude! It went so slowly, I didn't think that... Nice. No, no. Game. I didn't want that.
Bring it on.
I wanted to see the credits, and it said at the bottom, press this thing to continue, so I thought I had to go advance through it manually. I like to show credits for games, but is there anything to actually show for Pudding here? I don't know if there is. Pudding might be the only character I don't actually play as. I'm speaking fast again, because I want to beat Eggman, Rosy Cheeks Eggman, to continue the plot of whatever's happening here. Eggman raiding this dock for whatever reason. Nothing but a tennis racket. Starting out pretty well here. I'm 3 for 3 for justice shots, actually. 4 for 4. I don't know how to do justice shots on those guys. Ah. Wait, don't I have to not lose a life? Hey, why do you get so many lives then? So do I lose now? Or was it just a matter of losing as few lives as possible? This is going on for a while. This is such a silly idea. I do appreciate that this actually has a different gameplay than the rest, though. Okay, I guess you get double A? Or just A? Sure, is double A impossible? Whatever. Everything else is triple A, though. I don't know. Rockets and Kong, what? Kong hits. I don't remember this in the... Okay, maybe that's not the time to be stylish. I don't remember this in the... console version. That was interesting. Hopefully it might show the credits again once I've completed all of the mini-games. That might not happen though. Clear the whole area. Guess that just means defeating a lot of enemies? Dude. We're all together. We're like friends. Yeah, why are they all together? Like, shouldn't they be in multiple spots to... Whoa. Jump around? What? It sounded like there were lots of them there or something. Like, just trying to go faster. Seriously, are those like optional ones or something? Those other ones? There's like the speed at which I actually hit the both areas. Right in the head. Oh. It really does feel like the speed varies sometimes. Alright, I'll take it. Is that a triple A just because I haven't got 2 more than the minimum? No, it's only a double A. Yeah, I didn't expect the random optional enemies in the background. Just survive. Okay. And that's basically what the other ones were. I don't think it's really a difference between number of enemies and time, because I have to defeat the enemies within a certain amount of time. It's hard actually to accident civilians, I think, because... because you can still aim away from them, even after you've already pressed the button. Actually, there's no reason to go for optional enemies here, is there? Because it's just time-based. Why are there optional enemies, then? Cool. Yeah, I missed that second one, too. I didn't think I missed that one. So I'm gonna go after him, apparently. There we go. I went after those guys just because there was no one else occupying my time. It's kind of weird to imply that there are enemies here that just don't actually attack me. The optional ones. It's not the same, you don't hear Justice Shot constantly in this game. Back in the console version. Sure. It is what it is. It just kind of happens and then it's over. Those cheeks. Why did they even give him those cheeks? Like, what reference were they looking at of Eggman that inspired them to give him those cheeks? This is the only one I might actually want to try to get a high score on. But these things usually end anyways after a certain amount of time. It's not like it's actually survival or anything. Take some travel time there when these guys are so far away. Do I get more points for... I do get more points for Justice Shots. A lot more, actually. Darn it! Yeah, those special guys really have a short timer. There we go. I think the Justice Shot placement is actually the same in the Special Forces as the, whatever they're called. The Elites or whatever they're called. Like, we're not actually fighting the government here, I think. These are criminals or something. I'm just imagining they're fighting the government. But I think, you know, you can't really see a good place for a Justice Shot on them, like, because the Justice Shot is hitting their weapon. I think it's in the same spot as for the others. There you go. I was wondering when you'd actually make use of this guy. It's a good old-fashioned Panzer Dragoon type stuff here. Think about it. Wonderful infiltration. Oh, no credits? Oh, sorry for not showing the credits in this game. Like, I want to show them, but there's no other way to see them. Apparently. Topspin slice. Oh, I guess the faster shot's always topspin. But I started calling slices change-ups at one point for some reason. But what do you call the other types of hits? I don't know. Anyways, that's it for the game then, I think. Kind of an odd little game. It took a lot longer than I meant for it to. I meant for this just to be a silly little thing that I did briefly, and it actually ended up taking what was probably some amount of time to the console version. And it turned out to be a little more stressful in some cases than I meant for it to be too. But oh well. It's at least a knowledge pudding. And that'll be that. Boom. Mission accomplished. Actually, you can do this. I shouldn't have done that. I could have done... Hey. The other thing to do is that. Yeah. You can be even faster. You just think a little bit. But you can probably be even faster than that. Hold on. Yeah, that was only an A. No, we can do better. I wasn't thinking. There you go. I just need to worry about that one. Darn it. There you go. Okay. Best possible time. But yeah, I don't have any thoughts on this that are any different than the console version for the most part, I think. I think it is actually a really impressive port of the console version. Obviously using resource console version, but like it's like I thought that, for instance, what's it called, Jet Set Radio for the Game Boy was an impressive port of the original Jet Set Radio. I still think that, but this is like actually straight up the same game, even with most of the same minigames and everything. I've never seen such a one-to-one correspondence between a console and handheld version of a game. The DS, of course, has the advantage of having the actual capability of rendering decent, kind of, 3D graphics, at least compared to the Game Boy. So the difference between the PS2 and other systems this was on compared to the DS is not as big. But even still, like, it largely feels like the same thing. The gameplay differences, I think, are pretty small. I think the main thing that occurs to me, well, there are two things. One, you have the... How was it? The slams are always... The spikes are always a guaranteed point, which I don't like. I think that makes it a bit too spike-centric. In the console version, you can actually return those. Because there are cases where I see someone sliding up a spike, and I know how to respawn, but I know it's impossible. And it just won't let me return it. Whereas in the console version, if I can actually manage to see where that spike's gonna go, I can recover from it, which I like. It's just hard to, which I think is perfectly fine. And I hate the superstar moves in this game. They're not personalized per character, really, and they all do the same thing of just obscuring where the ball's gonna go, which turns the game into guesswork chaos, basically. Some cases worse than others. Like, putting special doesn't actually seem that bad at all to try to counter, because you can still see where the ball's going. Whereas for someone like, say, Supersonic, where it actually looks like it's going to go one place and then goes another, you have no idea where it's going to end up. And who was it? Someone else at one point had... I think it was Gum. Yeah, I couldn't tell where the heck the ball was going. There were times I returned the ball during your special where I couldn't even tell when the ball hit the racket. But anyways, just a random little game that I wanted to try out, because usually I try out the handheld versions of any games that are on console as well. But in any case, I went over time a lot playing this, jeez, with these last two episodes. I have to get to bed. Anyways, bye everyone. What am I gonna play next? I don't know. I have 2 new games to play next week. Oh jeez. It gives me choices. Choices are scary. Bye everyone.